Welcome back to Boston Public Radio. Jim Braude and Margery Eagan. We're live at the library and streaming at youtube.com/GBH News. Next Wednesday, we're at the library. Mayor Wu joins us for an hour of, obviously, Ask the Mayor. Our text prompt of the day, you text 877-301-8970. I'm sure you know the guy who wrote the lyrics to the Village People's classic disco, YMCA, has gone full MAGA and insists the song is not, despite what we all believe for 40 years, a gay anthem. What do you make of all that? What do you make of Donald Trump's embrace of YMCA? Text us your thoughts and reactions. Time now for some live music. Here with us at the BPL is Brazil's own Ian Coury, who at 22 is making serious waves in the world of Brazilian choro music, thank you. Embracing traditions while pushing the sound in new directions. Next Thursday, December 12th, he'll be performing with the Ian Coury Quartet at Long Live Roxbury Brewing Company. That's in Roxbury, obviously. You go to longlivebeerworks.com as the website, or go to his Instagram at Ian_Coury. He joins us today with Ukrainian-American pianist Maxim Lubarsky. We'll talk with Ian and Maxim in a moment. First, they're going to perform. Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you for being here. God. Just great, gentlemen. Just come join us if you would, please. Maxim Lubarsky on piano and Ian Coury on something that is very much like a mandolin. We'll find out exactly what it is in a couple of seconds as they join us, put their headphones on.
Okay.
That was fabulous, you too. That was really fabulous.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What was that you just played?
This is a composition called Bora Brasil. I composed this one.
You did?
In the pandemic, yeah.
And why the mandolin? How did you come to... And it's a different kind of mandolin, right?
Yes, this one is a 10-string Brazilian mandolin. Traditionally, the mandolin has 8 strings. And I choose... Actually, this could sound cheesy, but like the mandolin chose me because when I was 7 years old, I wanted to start to play an instrument. And I came to my father and said, I want to play an instrument. And he said, all right, what do you want to play? And I said, the guitar. And he was like, no, the guitar is too big for you. And I said, okay, then I want to play the drums. And he said, no, you're going to kill my ears, you know. Like and then I was, okay, so what should I play? And then I started playing cavaquinho, which is like a Brazilian ukulele. And then I went to a show for this guy. His name is Armandinho Macedo. And then I met the mandolin for the first time. I was sleeping at the table. He entered, boom, played the open strings. I fell in love.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
That's
I never
a great
stopped
story.
playing.
That's a
Maxime,
great story.
how'd you two hook up? How'd this connection happen?
We met, I think first time we met at Hamilton, the Yolanda show.
The show? The Broadway show?
No, Hamilton. He's an incredible mandolin player.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
From Brazil. But we knew of each other through a mutual friend, and then we met there, and then we got to play together with Hamilton actually later, like that week, and then from there on we started playing, and then we started playing together.
Were you his teacher?
For this semester, actually, I was.
Yes.
What are you teaching him?
I don't know. We just play. That's the best job ever.
You know, I pardon my ignorance because I don't have. My only regret in life actually is I don't play an instrument. You don't play that instrument, right?
Not at all.
So how do you teach
clue.
them?
It's a great question.
Thank you.
I think I think the truth is in music. Once you can play an instrument, then things go way beyond a specific instrument. So then the music is much more connected between instruments.
Is he any good as a teacher?
He is one of the best I have
Why?
ever.
Why is he good?
Because he knows a lot, you know, like about music theory, about Brazilian music, jazz. He's a really complete like musician. He knows a lot about harmony, melody, rhythms, and improvisation.
Slow writing down.
Yeah.
Is mandolin usually? I mean, I don't know much jazz that has a mandolin in it.
Yeah.
That's unusual, right?
That's true. Yes, it's unusual. Yeah, you're right.
And tell us what choro music, what does that mean?
Yeah, so choro is the first genuine genre from Brazil. So the first one, and it emerged in the 19th century. Like jazz, the first recording of jazz is the same year of the first recording of choro. And choro is the mixture of lundu, which is an African dance from Africa, of course, when Brazil were colonized, right? I'm from Brazil. And mixed also with the European music, the classical music in general. So then, because of this mixing and choro emerged, yes.
How big is jazz in Brazil?
It is big, but like, of course, here is much bigger, but like in Brazil, yeah, we play some jazz there too. Yeah.
How about Ukraine?
I think every country, as far as I know, has jazz movement. In Ukraine, there are a lot of great jazz musicians. Again, comparing to US, probably not as many. It's kind of a mecca, but and it was prohibited for a long time.
Is that
in the
so?
Soviet Union.
Oh, of course, yeah.
There was this whole thing, today you play jazz, tomorrow you sell your country, kind of
Yeah.
thing. But there was still, a lot of people into jazz, and now there are a lot of great musicians there for sure.
But Maxime, I think most people think of Ukraine, which was part of Russia, and a lot of Europe actually. It's much more the classically trained musicians and pianists, which is what you were.
Yeah, there's definitely a very strong classical school for any instrument. Piano is considered kind of one of the strongest tradition of, Soviet Union, Russia, Ukraine. There are a lot of great musicians came out of that. So for sure, it's more classically inclined, I would say. Jazz was a bit more underground movement, but still, there are always great musicians, and there are schools actually who teach that as well now in in many cities. So
You know,
it's-
we say quite often on the show that our late great colleague Brian O'Donovan used to say live music is where it's at, and I've so hearing you play, and we did last night online, is huge. Watching you play is a whole different experience. You, Ian, exude joy when you're playing. You, Maxime, are like you're transported to another planet. I can't even, you are almost like in a different world from, do you feel that way when you're doing this?
I guess so. I mean, I'm in this world most of the time. But I definitely, yeah, I think, as people say, the music, you have to be very present. So I think that's a big part of that. You have to be in the moment as it's happening. And it is, you're kind of creating something in the moment. Yeah.
You know, if I can just say, I was trying to think when you were coming here, other than Stairway to Heaven, I think has a mandolin thing in it. I mean, mandolin is not nearly as big an instrument as every time I hear it played, I think it should be. Why is it almost like a second-tiered? I don't mean in terms of quality, I mean in terms of how much you hear it. Why do you think that is?
I think because like traditionally the mandolin, the type of music like we play with the mandolin here in US more country and bluegrass, and in Brazil more choro and samba. They always box us in this type of of genres, right? But I'm trying to like go away from that, and play jazz and play everything and show that this instrument is.
Mainstream music.
Yeah, exactly. You can play anything
music,
with this, especially with the 10 strings that has this extra low C. Yeah.
We're talking to Ian Coury and Maxim Lubarsky. They're going to be performing at the Long Live Roxbury Brewing Company in Roxbury on Thursday night. And Ian, I've read that you not only got a new CD coming out, but you're also writing a book about the mandolin. What are you going to say in that book about the mandolin?
Yeah, so this instrument, it's really, really brand new. Like, we don't know exactly when it emerged, like when we came out, but the way we play, like playing the melody and the harmonies in the 10 string, we don't have a book, we don't have anything about it yet. So I'm starting to write like the first like technical book for this instrument, like how to handle, how it works, the scales, the basic chords. We don't have this, so we need that.
Your technique, both of you, is unbelievable. I mean, you are really moving those fingers 90 miles an hour. And tell us about the new CD.
Yeah, and this new album, I'm going to record in Brazil now in January with a guitar player. His name is Igor Souza, and a Brazilian percussionist, Larissa Umaitá. We're going to record. And I also have crowdfunding going on. Yeah.
How do people find that if they want to contribute?
So if you enter in my Instagram, Ian _Coury, right? You go into my
Coury.
Exactly. You go into my bio, like links, and then you're gonna see there. And if you can contribute, it's gonna help us a lot. You can change also the language from the website. It's in Portuguese, but you can change to English.
Is next Thursday night the two of you, or is there who's playing?
It's a quartet.
It's a quartet.
What else is joining you, Maxim?
Mark Walker, an incredible drummer, multi-Grammy, Latin Grammy winner, and
Ian Ashby in the bass.
A bass player.
One of the exciting things about you, Ian, beyond how wildly talented you are, is that you're here. And Margery and I were talking about you after having watched you play last night. But you plan to leave town when you're done school. Why?
Yeah, I'm planning to go to New York for a bit, like to make some new contacts there, to play. I want to be a performer. So I think going to New York is going to open a little bit, these new doors and to make new connections.
Not as much opportunity in Boston? Is that the concern?
Yeah, not much here, for real. If you're not like connected or related to school or college, you just want to live by playing, is not the best place to be.
Maxime, we only have a minute left before you guys are going to play for us again. But I just wondered, everybody that comes here, well, not everybody, but most everybody that comes here has got some association with Berkeley. I wonder if you go up there to Mass Ave, where Berkeley is, do we have all these practice rooms? You can walk through the hallways and hear the pianist there, the mandolinist there.
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty wild every day.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Because that's
you hear a lot of music. You walk in, every door, something's going on.
All those practice rooms.
Well, practice rooms, classrooms, but yeah, there are practice rooms. There are separate practice rooms for pianists. We do have that, so you usually hear only pianists there. But there are also practice rooms for everyone, so you do hear a lot of music.
That's
There's
great.
a hallway, saxophone, piano, singing.
But you know what's also
everything.
great when you're on Mass Ave outside.
You can hear
and you
it.
See, no, you can't.
You can't?
You see people play, but you
Through the
can't
window.
hear
Yeah.
the
Oh, you
sound.
can't hear it
It is
'cause of-
so
oh,
dramatic
I didn't
and
know that.
beautiful
Yeah, they
when you
built
just
the
see
new-
the players.
Yeah.
It was relatively recently done, but they created this windows.
beautiful.
For the ensemble room, so you can actually see people playing.
What are you going to play this time for us, Ian?
We're gonna play a tune called Incompatibilidade de Gênios by João Bosco. It's a Brazilian standard tune. Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
You want to walk? By the way, that is so beautiful. It's just
With his
a
name on
beautiful
it.
instrument.
We've got Ian Coury and Maxim
Oh, there it
Lubarsky.
is,
They're
yes.
going to play this Thursday, December 12th, at the Long Live Roxbury Brewing Company. I want to make sure I get that right. The Long Live Roxbury Brewing Company in Roxbury, December 12th. LiveLongBeerWorks.com. LongLiveBeerWorks.com. I apologize.
You want to say it one more time?
LongLiveBeerWorks.com is the website where you can get all the information. LongLiveBeerWorks.com. Ian Coury and Maxim Lubarsky.
Gentlemen, take it away.
Let's go.
Let's go.
mandolin and Maxim Lubarsky on the piano. The two will be giving a free concert with Ian's full band Thursday, December 12th. Long Live Roxbury Brewing Company, free. Go to longlivebeerworks.com for more info.